Types of communication. There are two types that we will reference in this course: management communication and leadership communication. In order to understand the difference, it is necessary to take one step back to understand the difference between management and leadership. Simple definitions. Management is the communication of tasks and all of their associated information, such as requirements and standards for accomplishment, schedule, timing, assignments to various individuals, and the like. Leadership, on the other hand, is the ability to accomplish all of those tasks with a living and breathing team of individuals, each of whom has their own goals and perspectives and filters and the like. So management communication is transmitting all of the tasks and all of the associated information. If we were a synthetic society of computers, that would be sufficient. And each computer would have the information that it needed then in order to accomplish the task. With human beings, though, it is somewhat different. With human beings, we need to be concerned with transmitting the management information in a manner and tone that inspires. For example, the transmission of an inspiring vision, establishing trust, providing meaning to the task, that is, answering the question, why? Exercising care and compassion for the individual, providing teaching and coaching, and ultimately, empowerment. I'm reminded of a meeting that I conducted at one point in industry. I had very carefully broken out all of the tasks, all of the assignments, and the timing necessary for us to be successful. At the end of the meeting, I adjourned and watched the faces of my teammates. I saw on their faces an understanding of the tasks and what needed to be done and the timing associated with those tasks. What I did not see was passion, inspiration, a depth of understanding of why the tasks were being accomplished, a sense of teamwork, and an understanding of the overall goal. Those things were missing. I realized at that time that I had missed a big part of what it means to be a leader instead of a manager. Because with leadership, we can tap into the inherent talents and learned skills of the individual, with the idea that the task may now be accomplished with motivation, imagination, and even creativity. Why is that important? Because on teams that allow the individual to access their inner strengths, it is possible to achieve something that most teams never do. That is synergy. The idea that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts.